Thanks for joining us everyone. I must say it's been great responding to all the comments we've seen in the last few videos. So with us caught up with all the current releases from Fenix, we're going to look back into the current range and see some lights we haven't covered yet. So this week we're going to be looking at a headlamp. I know it's been a while since we covered that. I think it's this time last year? Yeah, about 11 months ago. So, long overdue, we're going to be looking at this, the HM50R V2. So the HM50R V2 came out at the tail end of last year. As you may have guessed, it's the second version of this light. The original one looked very much the same, but on this update, Fenix has smoothed out the industrial style appearance and made it a very stylish looking unit. So this light can be used in a number of ways. Firstly, it's a head torch, able to pivot up and down in the clip cradle. We can then remove it from there and we can use it as a nice right angled light. Thanks to its flat base, we can put it down and use it hands-free. We then have the pocket clip that allows you to clip the light to yourself or your bag, giving you illumination without having to wear it as a head torch. Not that it particularly weighs anything. It comes fitted with a standard Fenix headband, which has the silicone strip around it to keep it in place and divert any rain or sweat away from your eyes. The strips are highly reflective, so great for when you're out on the roads or if you're out in the countryside. It just helps you to be seen. As said, you can remove it from the plastic cradle. It has on the cradle the written indicator of which way to slide it on and off. To slide it back in, make sure the clip is lined up and then you can slide it back under the catch. It should make a satisfying click. Okay, so let's unscrew the battery cap to see what's powering this light. Inside is a 700p 16340 rechargeable battery. Due to the small size of this battery and the large output the torch can produce, it requires these special P designated batteries. Essentially this gives it a bit more power to the torch. This light can take standard CR1T3 batteries, but you won't be able to hit the high or turbo level. Should you need that extra bit of runtime from this, Fenix offer replacement batteries in the form of the 700 UP battery. These have a micro USB port in the battery itself, but you can also charge these in the unit too. Let's do that cap back up. Up near the head we have the USB-C charge port under this rubber cover. Always ensure that cover is fitted back correctly. This unit is IP68 rated, but only when those covers and caps are done up properly. So let's have a look at operating this light. We have a single button operation. If you click the light from off, the battery indicator will pop up. This only works with Fenix batteries and not the CR1T3s. We get a 4-level warning system with green 80% or higher, green flash 80 to 50%, red 50 to 20%, and flashing red less than 20%. So if we hold the button down, the light will activate, and another hold it will turn it off. So our light levels are low 30, medium 130, high 400, and turbo 700. Low will last 42 hours and reach out to 23 meters, medium 8 hours and 49 meters, high 3 hours and 86 meters, and turbo 1 hour and 115 meters. Due to a number of reasons, including the size of the battery, the current required to power this torch, and the size of the torch itself, it might not give the same runtimes as you expect with a larger unit. Let's have a look at the runtime graph to explain. The turbo drops off quite quickly to deal with heating, and it runs through the battery capacity quicker than you'd expect. Where the high and the medium setting have a step down a bit later on, but are both quite steep. This is just how the torch gets those high outputs from such a small battery. Another feature which is a great benefit is that Fenix have included a red light mode. This can be activated from a double tap from off, giving you direct to red operation, keeping yourself covert. The red light is 5 lumens and will last for 60 hours and reach out for 6 meters. Tap again and you get a red SOS. The lockout function on this torch is simply hold it down until the light flashes red. Any press will just cause the light to flash, until you hold the button down again, until it flashes and the light remains on, from which you can use the light as normal. A bonus feature is that you can use the low and the red modes when charging this unit. Dimensions wise, we're looking at 64mm in length, 32mm wide, and 36mm deep. Weight wise, we're looking at 96 grams including the battery. In the box, we get the USB-C charge cable, a spare O-ring, and your warranty card and your user manual, which has that runtime graph inside. Well, thanks to the clocks going back in the UK, it's finally dark here, so I've taken the light outside to show you how this is in the dark. As you can see, it would be quick because it was raining last night. This torch can crack out some impressive outputs, but you do have to be watchful of it if you plan to use it for longer periods of time. So that's our rundown of the HM50R V2. It really is a cracking light. It's really versatile, has some powerful outputs in such a small unit. You just need to keep an eye on it, how much you use it regarding that battery level. Who would find this light useful? Anyone in the trade, such as plumbers or electricians, who just need a small light to illuminate their work area, will be a prime candidate for this light. Or maybe dog walkers, who can wear this as a head torch or even clip it to their jacket, and the runtime should last the longest of nighttime walks. What are your thoughts on this light, and what would you potentially use it for? Let us know in the comments. If you like what you've seen today, why not give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again next time.